wanted to get into like a quick movie review because I did watch Begonia. You guys seen Begonia? Let me show you what that is. The movie Begonia. Let's look at the trailer together without any... There you go. Hold on. Let me get a good part of it. There we go. This is the part you see all the time. I will say right now, I'm just going to do a shout out, quick shout out to... Trying to get the best image. Hold on. That is a good image though. It looks nice. It's a very good looking film. Yorgos made it. Yorgos finally comes up with something interesting for us to look at here. This is based on a different movie from Korea. Let's look that up real quick. Hold on. Give that its due. All right, the original film is Save the Green Planet. It's from 2003 from South Korea. And it's with a dude instead of a girl. And so this is basically taking off of that. Will Tracy wrote the screenplay. You'll see that he also wrote the menu and some Succession episodes. So that's pretty cool. He also worked on John Oliver's show, but we're not going to hold that against him. And Eddington, which is unfortunate he produced that. What a mess. But anyway, back to this. So Emma Stone has gotten a lot of buzz in this Yorgos film, Begonia. But I'm going to highlight my dude here, Jesse Plemons, with his best role to date, in my opinion. And my opinion isn't worth much, but that's my opinion, man. He kills it in this role. Kills it. Like, he does what I think Joaquin Phoenix was supposed to do in Eddington. If you've seen Eddington, you'll know what I'm referring to. He's very much in this culture, in an echo chamber, as they say in this movie, and he gets a lot of information and he thinks that everything that he's seeing is accurate and everything. I think he is at his best in this film. I think Yorgos did a good job with the directing, and I think this film mostly sticks the landing. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the conspiracy stuff. I enjoyed the alien stuff. I enjoyed the corporate culture critique and everything. It's not my favorite movie, by the way, of the year, but it's one of the favorites that I've seen of this award season. So I wanted to highlight it a little bit. I did enjoy Wicked for Good. I have seen that people are starting to watch and review that one, who didn't watch it until it was on streaming. But I saw it in a screening and I really enjoyed Wicked for Good. Let's look at Wicked for Good for a second. Doodly-doo. My girl, Ariana, before she became skeletal, she kills it. That's a great image. Such a beautiful film. And this scene was so good. And the scene where she's walking through her pad and, hitting mirror after mirror, that was a really good sequence. If they use CGI, that sucks, but it is what it is. But there's a lot of CGI in it. My issue with the film was with the way they made Goldblum look. No, don't ever do that again. Nobody ever do that again. That looks so bad. That had to be AI because it was uncanny valley. I don't believe that a CGI would make such shitty... Well, maybe it would. I don't know. Maybe that was the last minute kind of thing in post-production, but his face looks so fucked up on that younger version of him. That was supposed to... The de-aging was not de-aging. I don't like de-aging. I don't like it. I would rather see somebody play him as a younger guy, and we know that's exactly who he is. Like, we can figure it out that he's in a flashback. I don't think he needed to be de-aged at all. That's my opinion. So, yeah, I enjoyed the music in that one. I had never seen anything or heard any of the songs. So, from an outsider's perspective, I thought it was a really good movie. If I'm like rooting for anyone, I guess I'm rooting for Ariana Grande. And I don't care what anyone else say. Cynthia Erivo killed it. She's a good actor. Really good actor. One of the best. She killed herself. Not really. But really, really worked herself to death on that set. And as did Ariana, but in a different way because she's not flying around in a harness all the time. So it's not the same. But they really put themselves through the ringer for that movie, for those two movies. So keep that in mind going forward. The SAG Awards are coming up. I'm mentioning this because the SAG Awards are going to be announced in a few days. And then I will vote on them. And I've also seen Frankenstein. Let's give some love to Frankenstein. Hold on. I just figured I might as well put this at the end of the episode here. You can skip it if you don't give a shit. But let's look at this one. We love Pan's Labyrinth getting... this shot. Could I just say... I hope that wasn't like too digital because it looks amazing. It looks so good. This is what I'm looking for in cinema, guys. I'm not trying to not be able to see anyone in the fucking scene. But if you have to do a silhouette, this is the beautifulest way to do it. And it was just so well done. The lighting was so good in this movie. And that's so missing from a lot of film today. I have to highlight Sinners for this reason because Sinners, I enjoyed almost everything about it except the way it looked. And it was so unfortunate for me that I couldn't enjoy it the way others did because it was so off-putting how bad the color grading was. And I'll show that in a second to compare. But like, this was just one of the best gothic kind of, I don't know if it counts as gothic, but old school kind of movies. Nosferatu was the last one we had from Robert Eggers. This one's up there with Nosferatu for me because I love the dialogue, I love the screenplay, I love the poetry of the language. I know that it's like an old story and everything, but it's so well written, it's so well done. I was trying to see more of Jacob Elordi in this, but I guess they were trying to hide it. Let me do Frankenstein. We're going to highlight Jacob because he did such a great job. Let's see here. Here we go. All right, so this is him in one of his early appearances. And he's talking about the film. Mia Goth was really good in it too. She's questionable in her her private life, but that's none of my business, so it's whatever. So Guillermo del Toro has also been very adamant about AI and fuck AI and everything, and I'm all about that. So I agree with him there. I thought more could have been done with this story, with the bride. Because if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But like her character kind of gets sidelined after a while. And it's like, oh, you built so much up with her, but you didn't really follow through. So it was unfortunate. But I thought he was amazing. And if anyone's going to get nominated for SAG Awards, it should be him. Oscar Isaac had his moments too, but I think he was kind of struggling with the way he had his sound and everything. But Jacob really kind of killed it in a way that Bill Skarsgård did in Nosferatu. But because of that, I don't know if he'll get as much praise because people don't really take some of these people seriously in these sci-fi movies and whatnot. All right, let's look at Sinners real quick. Sinners did have one of the best soundtracks of the year, for sure. For sure. Let's look at the trailer. Alrighty. WB was killing it this year, and yet they wanted to sell off their property. Amazing. Look at this. Like, I'm sorry. It's washed out. It doesn't work for me. There's even somebody on here, on YouTube, who praises this movie and its cinematography as a cinematographer. And I'm like, what? Why? Like, okay, the good thing about it, I will highlight the good stuff. The fucking flames looked amazing. I just wish everything looked as amazing as the flames. We'll get to the flames in a second. See, the flames look good. Why couldn't I see anything without the flames? Why am I outside and I can't see things and the sun is out? Like, that's what I don't understand. Why is it so gritty looking? I feel like it was a choice, and I didn't like the choice. And I have a right to not like the choice. But it's a problem throughout the whole movie for me, and I can't see most of what I'm looking at. And especially with darker skin tones, I get very upset when I can't see their facial expressions. It bothers me. I feel like I'm the only one who is bothered by it, though. Black Panther sucked, by the way. Oh, I said it. I don't care. Shit. I never watched Creed. That is a good shot, though. That is a good shot. This was a good shot, too. Again, if it was a little more well lit in the background, for me, I would feel better about it because I could actually see the guy's face. I don't think he's supposed to be a silhouette in that moment, and everybody else is visible. Why are we lighting the background actors more than the... whatever. Again, I get really upset about these things. It's silly. But that's a good shot. I really like the shot underneath the door there. I like some of the shots outside. Like here, I like that. I like the shadows. You can do stuff with the shadows, but when we're outside, it's a different story. Like, why is it so shitty looking? Like that? I don't love the background there. I love the flames, though. Don't get me started. The flames are great. The flames are the best part of this fucking movie, to be honest. Another movie I watched was Weapons. Let's check that one out. Well, I don't want to check that one out because it'll give a spoiler. Alright, let me do Weapons. Fuck. I can't do anything with Weapons because it'll be a spoiler. But anyway, Weapons was a really good movie as well. So these are like my tops right now. I just watched Eternity and it reminded me of Defending Your Life. Let's look at that for a second. Yeah, we're just gonna look at movies right now. Because sometimes you just want to like get away from all the politics bullshit and look at movies. Oh, trailer 1 won't give anything away, that's for sure. Let's see here. So we got Miles Teller in this movie. That was a weird shot. I forgot about that shot. Okay, we're in an in-between place. We're not in heaven, we're not in hell. We're kind of picking out where we want to go. And it's like, choose your own adventure. We got our girl back from Earth, whom we were married to for 65 years. And now we got to decide what we're going to do next. Where are we going to go when we go to our eternity? So there's a lot of that. Like, there's a lot of bureaucratic stuff here. I like him, by the way. This John Early is really good in this movie. Divine Joy Randolph over here always kills it. She's just really good. Miles Teller's fine, but I like Elizabeth Olsen in this a lot. Callum Turner is also in this. He's the ex-husband. He's the first husband, not the current husband, the one who's been waiting 67 years after dying in a war. See? So it's a good movie. It's A24. It's just, I've been there before with this premise. Not the whole premise, but like, we've been in heaven, or we've been in a place between heaven and hell. We've been in an in-between place before. And I feel like it's using some of the things that we've already seen in Defending Your Life. Let's look at Defending Your Life so you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know if we'll find a trailer for it, but we'll give it a shot. I watched it as a child on TV, on TBS. Oh yeah, we got a whole trailer here. Let's look at that. Old school trailer. Geffen Media. My favorite dude, David Geffen. So he dies. He goes to this place. He's got to defend his life. He meets Meryl Streep. Albert Brooks wrote it, directed it. Good cast. There's even there's a bus in this one that I remembered as a train, but there's a train in the Eternity movie. They kind of give away too much in that, but all right. I guess they were doing that in 91 too, huh? Yeah, so it's a similar kind of thing. Let's look at the Warner Archive version, see if that's different. Oh, that actually looks prettier. They just cleaned it up a little bit, made it look prettier. I like the old school look, though. Anyway, yeah, Defending Your Life, Eternity, similar vein. I like those movies. Weapons, I liked. I haven't watched all of them yet. I haven't watched One Battle After Another. I've watched Superman. Nobody cares about Superman, though. I haven't watched Marty Supreme. I haven't watched Die of My Love. I haven't watched a lot of movies. I still have a lot to watch. But so far, I really enjoyed those that I pointed out, including Sinners. Ironically, like, I really did enjoy, if I could fucking see everything, I would enjoy it a lot more. Because I did enjoy the story. I really did, Ryan Coogler. I seriously did. It's one of my favorite stories that he's done. I like that it's about jazz. Sorry. That's probably correct. Music in general. It's about music and the evolution of music. Not just jazz, not just different genres, but like Irish culture music and native music, all kinds of music, and the history of music and everything. I really like the end with Buddy Guy. Hold on a sec. Sinners. That was cool because I didn't even know he was still alive. Here we go. Okay, I'm giving away something, but not really. So, again, that's so dark. Why? It could look so much better. Whatever. Okay, we don't want to do too much. Yeah. So we end on this performance, which is so great. I'm not going to play it, but it's so good. Buddy Guy is amazing still. And this is at the very end of the movie. And we see him playing his guitar and doing his thing. Looking straight at the camera there. But it's a House of Blues performance, I believe. And I just really love that part. And I love the part that happens after this that I'm not going to show you. But if you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's really cool. Let's see what people say in the comments here. Someone has to know. The scene made me tear up. It's really cool because it shows you that this isn't just a movie like, yes, there are vampires. Everybody knows there are vampires. Sadly, I was spoiled before I watched it. But it's more than that. It's about culture. It's about music. It's about evolution. It's really an interesting movie and a good subject that I wish it looked better. Like, this looks amazing. This is great. This looks the best out of everything in the movie. Like, the lighting is perfect. I love this. I don't know why it couldn't have looked like that the whole time. I know it's a different era or whatever, but still, I just thought what it was missing for me. The music was great, though. I see it getting a lot of nominations. So yeah, that's basically how I felt about that. I had to let it go. I had to go off on Sinners finally because it was just bothering me. Because so many people are putting it there on their lists and stuff, and it's like just missing it for me because of the lighting situation. Not even lighting, it's the color grading. I'm sure it was fine when they were there and they were filming, but then in post they just went crazy with the color grading and DI and made everything look way darker and muted and lame outside and inside. Anyway, that's how it is.